Hello students, my name is Lohit Jindal. I'm master teacher here at Vedantu and I'm back with the pre-RMO flashback session. How are you all? I hope all of you are doing great. So today we'll be proceeding with solving the next three questions. Okay, let's first read the question. So five distinct two-digit numbers are in a geometric progression. We have to find the middle term. So एक काम करते हैं, let's assume the first those five distinct numbers as in GP AR, AR square, AR cube and A into R raised to power 4. So these five numbers are now in GP. So the important thing to note is all the five numbers are two-digit numbers, right? They are all two-digit numbers. And also we have to find the middle term, that is the final step, but all of these are two-digit numbers, right? So let's assume this is an increasing GP. We can assume that, right? Increasing GP मान लेते हैं इसको. Okay, so if it is an increasing GP, so let's assume if the first term is A and let's R be in the form of P by Q, where P and Q will be co-prime. Okay, so what does this mean? P by Q is a common ratio and this should be increasing GP. What I can say here that P should be greater than Q, right? तभी तो ratio R will be greater than 1. Okay, the reason being R should be greater than 1 because we are asking of increasing GP, right? Let's see the last term, that is A R power 4. This term has to be a two-digit integer, right? Which means if I'm writing R in the form of P by Q, I'll get A into P power 4 upon Q power 4, right? So the thing is, this A should cancel out, or it means A should be of the form Q power 4 into K, right? So that the denominator is completely cancelled, right? Because P and Q are relatively prime. We have already covered that. Okay, so A should be of the form Q power 4K, and still the last term or the A term should also be a two-digit number. So we have to find the smallest two-digit number, right? So if we set Q equal to 2, right, then the value of A will be minimum of 2 power 4 into K, and putting K equal to 1 will get the minimum value of A as 16. Okay, because if we are assuming Q as 2, minimum value of P that I could take will be 3, which will mean the value of R will be 3 upon 2. And let's check what will be the final number. Okay, AR power 4, it will be 16 into 3 power 4 upon 2 power 4, which will be 81. So as you can see, the last term is very large even when we have taken all the smallest numbers, है ना? So इसका मतलब I cannot put P greater than 3 here. अगर मैं इसको 5 डाल दूंगा, then obviously this will become even larger. It will become 3-digit number. So 5 नहीं डाल सकते. 4 of course we cannot put, because अगर 4 डाल दिया, it will actually become 2 raised to power 4. Then again it will exceed 2-digit numbers. It will become a 3-digit number, right? So the thing is, हमें ये सोचना है why this cannot be any other way rather than this. Why not? Because अगर आप Q को 3 डाल दोगे, let's assume the minimum value of Q is 3, let's say, other than Q equal to 2, let's assume Q is 3. So the minimum value of A in that case will become 3 raised to power 4, right? Just following this method, right? So which will give us 81. So the minimum value is 81. तो उसके बाद हम उसमें कोई भी R मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे जब P, now also if Q is 3, P has to be, let me write it here. So then P at least has to be 4 ना, at least. तो अगर P 4 होगा, Q 3 होगा, then again proceeding terms will become 3-digit numbers. So the only answer will be R is equal to 3 by 2. Now let's find the middle term using that. Okay, so the middle term will be 16 into 3 by 2 whole square, which will give us 4 into 9, that is 36. So final answer will be 36. This middle term will be 36. Okay, I hope this question is clear to everyone. Alright, so let's understand this question first. This question says, suppose the altitudes of a triangle are 10, 12 and 15. What is its semi perimeter? Okay, question काफी simple लग रहा है. Alright, एक्चुअली सिंपल भी है. सो इट कवर्स ज्योमेट्री ओनली है ना, सॉल्यूशन ऑफ ट्राइंगल्स यूज करते हैं थोड़ा सा, वेरी सिंपल. सो लेट्स सी, लेट्स अज्यूम देम हाइट्स HA इज टू HB इज टू HC है ना. तो इनका रेशियो कितना है, 10:12:15. Okay, so because we know the area of a triangle is equal to half into side of a triangle into height of a triangle, right? Similarly for B into HB and similarly C into HC, right? So can I say that HA is inversely proportional to A, right? Triangle का area तो same ही रहेगा, right? Delta will be the same. So can I say that A is to B is to C will be equal to 1/10 is to 1/12 is to 1/15. Okay, so now if we take the LCM as 60, I'll find this ratio to be 6:5:4, right? So I can then assume that A as 6K, B as 5K and C as 4K, right? So these are the sides of the triangle, 6K, 5K and 4K. They will be in this particular form. So now let's solve them. Okay, so the way is to be, see the concept is हमें triangle के sides पता है and we also know the altitudes, but in the sides we don't know the exact value है ना. So let's do one thing. First let's find the area of the triangle using Heron's formula. So delta for that S will become 6K plus 5K plus 4K upon 2, that is 15K by 2 है ना. So let's find the area of the triangle using Heron's formula. So delta is equal to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C under root है ना. I hope ये तो सबको पता ही होता है, right? So then using this let's put the values. So 15K by 2 into 15K by 2 minus first side is 6K, then 15K by 2 minus second side is 5K. Now the third thing will be 15K by 2 minus 4K, right? And under root of this whole term. So we'll get delta equal to 15K by 2 into, taking the LCM you will get 3K by 2 into this will be 5K by 2 into this will become 7K by 2 under root, right? So 5 into 3 15 and K square and 2 will come out, right? So 15K by 2 under root 7, right? So this is the value of, okay, K square बाहर आ जाएगा, right? K 1K and 2K, right? So 15K square upon 2 square, so that is 4. So denominator में there are 2 2's, that will be 4. So similarly I can also find the area using this formula also, है ना, half base into height formula. So let's equate them using this formula. Okay, so let's do it on the next page. So the delta we got from the value is 15K square by 4 into root 7, and this should also be equal to half into A, that is 6K, into height HA, which is 10. So now let's find the value of K here. 1K will get cancelled. Let's cancel the factors, other factors. 2 will cancel 6 for 3. Alright, other than that 3 will cancel 15 for 5 and 5 will cancel 10 for 2, right? So the final value of K that we get is 4 into 2 8 upon root 7. So finally we have found the value of K. Now we can very easily find the semi-perimeter, which we found to be 15K by 2, right? So let's put the value of K here. So 15 by 2 into 8 by root 7, which will give you this will again cancel for 4. So 15 into 4 will be 60 upon root 7. Okay, this will be the semi-perimeter. Okay, but the thing is the answer is not an integer one, right? So actually students, तो क्या हुआ था उस year में? This question was awarded as bonus because the answer was not a integer, not an integer, because of some error in the length of heights which are provided in the question. Okay, so actually this was a bonus question, but yes, we had to discuss the method in this question because as such the question was correct, right? Okay, now let's move on to the last question of the session. Okay, here it is. So guys, before proceeding, I'll want to tell you very important concept in this. First of all, very important identity, which in itself is very important. Okay, आप सबको basic identities आती हैं, a plus b plus c whole square and so on. But this one holds a very important position everywhere. Okay, let's see. This is the identity. Okay, a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Okay, so if you multiply by 2 and divide it by 2, okay, you can convert it into this form. Okay, a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. This is a very important identity. Okay, so you must remember this one. So it is a very important one, should always remember this. Okay, this actually helps you in many different questions, not even in Olympiads, in many type of competitive exams इसका concept पूछ लिया जाता है, और you can say इसका use होके a very difficult question becomes very easy, और in some cases इसी से वो question हो पाता है. Okay, otherwise it becomes very tough to solve. So if you see there, let's see write the equations down, है ना. तो इस question में यही use होगा. Let's write down the equations. मैं थोड़ा इसको rearrange करके लिखूंगा in some different form, but will be the same. So x square plus, can I write 4y square as 2y whole square plus 16z को 4z का whole square, right? It is 48. And the equation 2, xy plus 4yz plus 2zx equal to 24. So what I want you to do is, let's say this is the first equation and this is the second equation. What we'll do is equation 1 minus 2 times equation 2. Okay, what will it give us? X square plus 2y whole square plus 4z whole square minus x into 2y, because इसको 2 से multiply किया हमने, minus it will become 8 times, so I'll write it as 2y into 4z minus this will become 4 times, right? So it will be x into 4z equal to, you'll see here right hand side पे क्या बनेगा, 48 minus 2 into 24, right, which is 0. This will just cancel out, right? So you'll get, now you can check this expression carefully, है ना. It is just the application of this formula, this identity. Okay, so applying that, we'll get this expression can be written as half times x minus 2y whole square plus 2y minus 4z whole square plus 4z minus x whole square equal to 0. Now बच्चों, अगर आप इस एक्सप्रेशन को देखोगे, इक्वेशन को देख रहे हो, you can see the sum of the squares is 0. तो स्क्वायर तो हमेशा 0 या पॉजिटिव होता है, राइट, इट इज नेवर नेगेटिव. तो अगर उनका सम 0 हो रहा है तीन ऐसे टर्म्स का, it can mean only one thing, that all the three expressions or the terms are individually 0, right? This expression is equal to 0, this expression is equal to 0, and this expression is also equal to 0. So let's put it 0. So x will become equal to 2y, and from the second equation 2y will be equal to 4z, and third one तो सीधे ही बन गया, right? X equal to 4z. So now what does this mean? X is equal to 2y and 2y equal to 4z, right? So now we had to find x square plus y square plus z square. So एक काम करते हैं, let's replace everything in the first equation. Okay, this one. So let's put it, क्या आएगा, x को put करते हैं 4z, so it will become 4z whole square plus 4 times y will be 2z, right? From this y will be equal to 2z, 4 times 2z whole square plus 16z square equal to 48, right? Now you can see 16z square plus 4 into 4 16z square plus 16z square equal to 48, है ना. So let's do it on the next slide. This will become 48z square equal to 48, right? I hope अब आपको clear तो हो ही गया होगा. This will cancel, we'll get z square equal to 1, है ना. So z square is equal to 1. Now x is equal to 2y equal to 4z, this we found. Now similarly x square will be equal to 4y square equal to 16z square है ना. We can write it in this form also. This will give me x square equal to 16z square, which will be 16. Similarly, y square will be equal to 4z square, right, which will become 4. Now adding them up, x square plus y square plus z square will give me x square is 16 plus y square is 4 plus z square is 1. This will give me the answer as 21. Okay, that will be the answer for x square plus y square plus z square, 21. Okay, okay, so that is it for today, students. Those 3 questions we did more. In the next session I'll be back with the next 3 questions. Okay, I hope आप लोगों ने साथ साथ में solve किया and tried it out. I enjoyed it a lot teaching you. Thank you very much. As I told you already, our vision is to bring gold for India. We want all of your cooperation and all of your help for that. So see you in the next session. Very much thank you to everyone. Bye bye.